Hi, this is Harshita. I'm today explaining about the smart agriculture system based on IoT. There's nothing but smart agriculture system. From anywhere, we can monitor the temperature and soil moisture condition and can water our crop. So first of all, what do we know to do is we have to create an IBM Cloud account, and then we have to one second. Okay, we have to create a resource for our particular internet of things. So to that we have to create the resource over here, and so we have a search bar, and in this we have to create click internet of things, and then you have to enter the details like in which place you are living, which pricing plan you want, and then create and the create button will be there over there, and click on create. I have already created for you. So and then go to the services appearing over here. You will redirected to the here, and here we have one services. How many services you will register, that many services you will appear. I have created only one service, that is named Internet Things Platform. uh, we have to click over here to create the devices. Using this service we have to create devices, and using those devices we will get the information from IBM IoT Watson platform. So to create the devices we have to click on launch. It will take some time, and after clicking on the launch you will get redirected to here. In this, go to the device types and add device type. In this particular platform we can create the device or also a gateway, but for now we need a device. Click on the device and enter the information it is asking for. I have already created the two devices. This I have already created the two devices. Using this one device we have to run the simulation, and using other device we have to enter we have to enter in the IoT sensor. It will ask for some information like organization ID, everything. We have to click on it and enter. We that is this for now. Just in the IBM Cloud we have to create an account, and create a resource, and create the two devices. And after that we can also create cards. Here create new board, create cards. I have created two cards for you. Why these cards are useful means you can view the temperature or whatever you need in the form you like in bar graphs. Or I have created here a down chart. You can also create bar graphs. You have added, you can create in bar, down chart, line chart. Like it is very helpful for the visualization purpose. And now we go to the Node-RED. So for the node, to go to the Node-RED we have to go to the command prompt and click 1 minute. Okay, and click on node hyphen red. After clicking node hyphen red we'll get one server address. 1 minute, I'll show you. After clicking the node, everything will run, setup will run, and we'll give you a server address like this. Say the server address should be, you should type in the Google, and you will redirect it to this Node-RED. Here we can add flows also. We have flow 1, flow 2. To add a flow, here we have to add plus symbol. So we can directly create anything and drag it over here, and we can place the nodes. But we should install some nodes for our project. To install the nodes we have to click the three lines above here and manage palette. So here go to the install and type the which type of nodes. For example, I want to install dashboard. Yeah, I have CN dashboard nodes. So you click on the install. It will be installed. I have already installed, and then click buttons. First I am creating the IBM IoT input node to get the This node is useful for getting the information from the IBM IoT sensor. So double click on this and click the information. Here we have authentication, we have quick start and API key. I am selecting the API key and I have generated. How I have generated means, again go to the cloud account and here you have apps over here. Click on these apps and click on generate API key and then choose next. I'm using for standard application and then generate key, and one key will be generated over here. Copy this API key and authentication and paste it over here. And for input device event, I'm using the JSON format, so format should be JSON. Everything is okay and click on done. And in the same way you have to fill out in the IBM IoT output node also. Use two different devices for IBM IoT and IBM IoT, two devices. And I have created motor on motor off buttons. Here I have created a group and label as motor on. This label is appear over here, motor on, and when I click on motor on, that is when clicked, send this particular message, that is command motor on command should be sent to my output. In the same way I have created the motor off button also. You have to create two functions. You can also create the, here I have soil temperature function also, but I have created only temperature and humidity functions. And here message dot payload, I have written some function to get the output. At the last, in the HTTP request, so in the HTTP request we have to fill the URL. To fill the URL we have to create an account in the OpenWeather API. In OpenWeather API you have to select one city name and then you have one API key over here. Click on the API key. A key will be generated by default. Now go to the API. Okay, API doc. Rewrite it by I am setting it by city name. Copy this one, and enter the city name and your API key, the API key which was generated before, and copy paste it over here. Okay, that's it, close. And now I'm clicking on deploy over here. Everything is okay, everything is set. Now I have to go to the sorry, I forgot to say one thing. Here if you want to debug messages, you click on this, the debug message, and then deploy. The messages will be debugged, and the final step is to write the Python code. I have just written the Python code to display the message when motor on is clicked or motor off is clicked. Just to display motor on is received, I have written this Python code. You can write more deeply also. So now open the user interface /UI, which is user interface, and you will be appearing like this. So if I click on motor off button, the output should be motor off, and motor on button, the output should be motor on. So run the particular module, run module. Here you will get, first we have connected the device. Now I am on motor off, so motor off command should be received. Yes, the motor off command is received, and in the same way I'm on the motor, so motor on command is received. See over here, the motor on command is received. So in the same way, if you click the motor on command is received. Click the motor off command is received. You can create in more detail, but I've just created for motor on and off buttons. That's it. Thank you.